a bit late to start. That doesn't matter. What's important is we get to do it. Yeah, I wasn't even able to sweep the leaves this morning because of the sudden strong rain. I was beginning to, but it's life. Oh well. Sunday, July 16. And check this weather out. I thought it was changing yesterday afternoon. I was still able to bicycle. Then suddenly it poured again. This brought about by a typhoon. I'm not sure where the typhoon is, but could be heading towards Taiwan again. Name is Dodong. So it's the fourth this year. B stands for four, stands for fourth. Fourth typhoon. Let's see what we can do. And this time I didn't forget my gadget bag. Look at balimbing. Look at all those balimbings on the floor. Ow. Probably the owner of that plant doesn't really. Oh, look at that raspberry. See that? Oh man. Probably get some of these fruits on our way back. These people plant those things and they don't really probably like the fruits. Or they're not aware. Vivo. One fruit tree that I wasn't able to get any fruit from this year is the Chiesa. Not sure what happened to the Chiesa. Only one vendor present today. Maybe we could give that a try on our way back. Buy some balungay bread. Yeah. Buddhism is a very nice philosophy. It started off as a philosophy, but eventually became religion when it was adopted by Ashoka. Anyway, one of the hardest things to, especially for a meat eater like me, is becoming vegetarian. I mean, that's one thing that it continues to adapt from Hinduism. But there's been a lot of studies lately about the eating more vegetables. But I think I still prefer to have my meat and vegetables at the same time. But I'm more of a meat eater. I would probably say that 60 to 70% of my diet consists of meat, and 30%, 30 to 40% would be vegetables. Maybe that's not bad, I hope. Only time will tell. And one of the reasons they keep on mentioning about the negative effects of eating meat is you have a tendency of inheriting the effects of the animal, especially when it's killed improperly. That's why they develop halal or kosher. How to kill an animal peacefully. Apparently, what they say is every time these animals receive a violent death, it releases certain hormones that becomes toxic, that sticks to their meat. And this is what, oh my, these two girls, and they seem to be hugging and kissing each other. How nice. Or maybe the other guy is just, I don't know. Sweet. Alright. It's GG. Yeah, I don't want to say GG. But, well. I hope it lessens this afternoon. Wish I could do some biking. Let's hope. The weather forecasts are not proper or not correct. Not giving an accurate description of what a condition will be. Really weird. I don't know. Look at that. Yesterday afternoon, I left to, there was a break in the weather, and I was able to leave for a brief moment to replace my storage box on a motorbike. Look at that. China Post. Rain or shine. I like her jacket. Oh, nice jacket. If those are the jackets they prescribe to people who work in China, it's not bad, huh? I mean, that's the jacket that they give in the Philippines, the yellow one. Just plastic. That guy is not carrying any umbrella. Yeah. Yep, you heard it right. They love making those exhaust pipes louder. And we have laws regarding noise pollution, but nobody implements it. Crazy. I wouldn't like to be living in this portion of the road. Yeah, right. Oh yeah. I forgot I need to buy a strap for my storage box. One of those adjustable straps. Seems like the rain is abating. Is it abating or abating? I think it's abating. Those two people are talking in dialect. Next week I gotta get a haircut. the plastic prescribed jacket for street sweepers. I could just imagine here, you'll be drenching in sweat. Protected from the rain, but drenching in sweat. Oh my. My umbrella just leaked and it just missed my camera. The food I bought yesterday was so good. Trying to figure out the vegetable I had yesterday. The road is. A lot of people probably are still in bed, enjoying their moment. This is the day when one can be lazy. Just stay in bed and watch a lot of TV. Finally made it to the top. Oh. And I don't hear any music today. No music. Wow, imagine how many aircon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 units of aircon. Oh man. And that's being paid for by the public. People who are paying taxes, of course. But eventually everybody will be paying taxes because of the value-added tax or sales tax. And every time you purchase something, you pay taxes. So even if that person may not be paying taxes, the taho vendor, the soybeans he could have purchased would have had value-added tax. The only time any person could have avoided those things is they bought it from black market. But the people, but the point is, eventually someone will pay some tax. Yeah. Eventually somebody will pay tax. No way that you can really avoid tax. Eventually you would, because even those people who are doing illegal things would have to buy something legal, and if you buy something legal, you'll pay tax. You'll inadvertently or unwittingly be paying taxes. Anything legal has tax, unless you everything that you buy is illegal. But hardly, it's impossible. Even Escobar would have children that he would be sending to school, and the schools will be paying taxes. So, or he'd be riding a plane, or any of his family will be riding a plane. Unless you buy your own thing, But there's no way you could escape taxes. Everybody would pay taxes, witting or unwittingly. There's a pedestrian lane over there, but that guy passed or crossed here. I would like to imitate him, but oh wow. Let's see how lucky we can be. Oh, sorry. There you go. We'll be entering that road. And there we go. So like the old saying, the two things in life you could never avoid: death and taxes. And being a very old saying means that every person would have been thinking about it all the time. Everybody just wants to avoid taxes and even avoid death if they could. How you wish. Just part of life. Acceptance and just adapting. Taho and puto. And church. There's go. See how that guy is carrying a piece of roof on top of his head. He's gonna sell it for some money. He just stopped at a junk shop. Don't know how much you'll get for that. Maybe 50 bucks. That's what life is all about. Trying to find every bit of money to support your family. And if you don't have a family, it's just you. Sorry, that guy's having a difficult time. That girl just told the other guy, sanay ka na sa yabang. You're used to boasting. There's a chapel inside. Just along this road, there are two chapels. They combine a chapel and a basketball court. There was a chapel inside a basketball court. Amazing. You just have to cling to faith. If you have nothing else to cling to, provide you with some sort of hope. You're my only hope. To the end of this road. Nice concrete houses, and Just 100 years ago, they would be made of natural materials such leaves and bamboo frames. And on my right is a commission and audit. A large land. And these are informal settlers before, and some of them have been awarded their lands. Prime location here in Quezon City, and some of them even own expensive cars. Let's get that. Oh, that guy backs up. There you go. And a lot of aircon. See, split type, window type. Okay. So the name of this road is Kalayaan. Kalayaan, freedom. Some ladies wearing salakot. Very nice. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So it's practically there's no other way. It's not a dead end. There's just a continuation. There's an elbow at the end. It's an elbow. The street is an elbow. I have no idea where this will take me. I guess I might end up entering one of those alleys again. And some of the people living here would probably be connected to the government institutions around this area. Very nice. Can I see myself living here? Let's head there. Batasan drugstore. Batasan drugstore. Okay. So more drugstores. This area, this community, has the most drugstores I've ever seen. Oh, nice. And also have the most calendarias. But I guess it won't be able to compete with Manila. With Manila would be tops. Interesting place. I'm just taking you to this place, and this is my first time here. And every time somebody sees me talking to myself, they become curious and they stare. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're now at the corner. Across me, that's the hospital. So on my right, it's Sandigan Bay. Huh? No, 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 thank you. Good morning. I hope I can remember where I passed through. Wow. Shortcut. It is. It could be a shortcut. Well, not really. Well, yeah, it could be a shortcut if there's congestion here. Alright. Actually, I'm just trying to avoid climbing the stairs. My legs hurt. We're now on our way to buy lunch. Lunch. I just remembered to buy some onion. The onion and ginger, they call them aromatic. Pansit palabok. Sheesh. Got my onion, and I bought some tomatoes too. Oh wow. I wonder if I pass through that way, where will that come out? Nice. That very distinctive sound. Puto. There you go. It's so funny how most observant people would always say that the people who live less seems to be more happy. And you know why? Because they got nothing to lose. All they gotta do is just come up with the with what the needs are for the day, and that's over. Whereas the person who has more becomes more anxious because they just don't look after the following day or the day. They look after their future. And that's a product of civilization. You can plan your future. But the problem with that one is it can cause or create a lot of anxiety in the present, because you'll be gambling a lot. But once you succeed, your future is secured. The people who live less seems to be more content than the people who have more. I remember over a week ago, I saw a past interview of Richard Burton. He was being interviewed. I'm not sure what show that was. Could have been Dick Cavett, or maybe one of those English or British production companies. Anyway, so he was being interviewed, and during that interview he mentions about how a lot of his affluent friends, somebody he said who had over $100 million at the time, were always seems to be unhappy. I'll try to find that interview and share it with my children. And that interview was done 1970s. So it goes back to the people who live less seems to be more content. And what was considered to be poor over 100 years ago, people who were living in what they would call bahay kubo, they practically don't have any no need for capital to build those bahay kubos, because it gets destroyed. They just cut down a few trees and they have a shelter. But of course, it's practically impossible to do those things in a civilization nowadays. There's a lot of, you need a lot of capital just to build one of these things. By building a house from using scrap. Do we have a chance to bicycle later? Let's hope we do. See if we could buy some turtle food. The rain finally stopped. Ah man. Let's hope it continues. We'll do some bicycling before it rains again.